It's not. Okay. That's a big shot by Bailey True. That takes the lead to 1-0. Sadie Sorrow scoring the run. I don't have the lineup in front of me, so I'm trying to figure it out. But Bailey is at third base right now. Right now the score is 1-0. Top of the first, 1 out. She watches that pitch. Bailey is worrying that catcher quite a bit. And right now we got up to bat. That is Adeline Martin. Sorry. Adeline Martin. Hopefully I can get this lineup together. Perry is up 1-0. Looks like we got a full count going on here. Or maybe 3-1. 3-1. Not sure. But Addie. Oh, wow. Now it's a full count. It's close. She's going to have to smack it. Runner at third, 1 out. Perry's up 1-0 right now. She gets her swinging. That's 2 outs. Runner at third. And that is going to bring up, and I'm not exactly sure who this is, but let's see. That's Casey. All right. J.C. Cook. I said Casey. I call him Cook. But J.C. Cook. J.C.'s got a big bat, 2 outs. We want to start a 2-out rally. He does a 2-out rally every day in America. And let's start it for Perry right here, 1-0. Early on. She gets a piece of it. It's going to get 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch to J.C. She takes it. It's high and outside. The count is 1-2. Foul ball. She's staying alive. Staying alive. All right, J.C. 1-2. Love to get this runner in from third. Pass ball, but not enough for Bailey to make the move. I want to thank our coaches, as always. They've done a fantastic job. Coach Josh, Coach Amanda, and Coach Dan. Fantastic job taking care of this team this year. Got her on the outside corner. That's going to be 3 outs. But not before Perry puts one on the board. We're moving to the bottom of the first. It's Perry 1. And I need to figure out who this other team is at 0. I will look it up right now. Let's see what the... I just came from the 8U game. 8U dominated. Ended up scoring 30 runs in 2 games. The Perry Maroon team, I believe, scored around 30 runs as well. I didn't get to see the end of the last game. They just finished. I was at the other game, but they've been dominating. And let's see the name of this team. I'm at the 8U schedule. Let me look at the 10U schedule. And the 10U schedule has us playing the Rhine Park 10U All-Stars. So Rhine Park is coming up to bat. Perry's up 1-0. I'm not sure if anybody can hear me. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself. But right now, we got a pretty good game going. Perry's pitching. Right now, they've got Henley pitching right now. It's not Henley. I got the wrong. It's like Henley's on 8U. Come on. Right now, they got Aubrey. That's right, Aubrey. I'm learning names myself. Sorry, guys. So Aubrey's pitching right now. Aubrey Happel, she's pretty good in behind the plate. We got Sadie Sorrow. Welcome to the 10U game. We had the champions last year in the 8U bracket. And so we decided this year we're going to move that team up, split them up a little bit. And so right now we have got the two teams for Perry. This is the gold team. The maroon team has already gone 2-0. And now we got the gold team. The gold team's hoping to win this game. This is the regional tournament, the first game they played in the playoffs. Aubrey Happel going to start pitching. Sadie with a great throw to second. Couldn't knock it down, but that's all right. So let's get this party started. Bottom of the first. Perry already put one run on the board. Let's see what we can do in this bottom of this first inning. They're first at bat. Just missed outside. It's going to be 1-0. Right now, Perry is up 1-0, bottom of the first. This is a first at bat. Oh, Sadie almost makes the play. It's Columbia team. That makes the count 1-1. A little bit outside. It's now 2-1. Slow grounder to the third. Lila Beth makes the throw, makes the play. And that's out number 1. Bottom of the first. Perry 1. Columbia 0. 1 out. Yes, Aubrey tosses it in there for strike number 1. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to share it on your Facebook or social media pages, I'm sure there's a lot of people in Perry that love to be watching this game right now and supporting the Perry Gold 10U All-Stars. Game number 1 of this regional, an important game number 1. Really want to win that first game. Don't want to face elimination immediately after this game. Bottom of the first, count is 1-1. Strike number 2, great pitch. Right now the count is 2-2, 1 out. Perry leading 1-0 in the bottom of the first. And she strikes her out. 2 outs. Aubrey came to pitch today, you can tell. Columbia up to bat, 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Great pitch, just loves painting that corner. She's got herself in a little groove here. A little bit high. 1-1. Once again, Perry is up 1-0 in the bottom of the first. Got 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Aubrey Happel on the mound. That's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike. Let's see what Perry can do now in the top of the second inning. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let people know that the game is on. They can share it on their social media. Let everybody know.
We're going to need some Bob Uecker calls.
We got the fans calling for some Bob Uecker calls. They're wanting me to get into it just a bit outside.
Just stay off the hard stuff.
Yes. It is PG, I know.
Yeah.
Actually, it's probably rated G. Probably should even stay away from the PG rated stuff, but we're glad everybody's tuning in. We're in Atlanta. We're watching softball. Is this place heaven is what I want to ask. This is what you love to see. These girls are out here wanting to be heroes, wanting to do their very best to help their teams win. Perry's coming up in the top of the second, nursing a 1-0 lead. I don't have a lineup in front of me, so I'm probably going to have to go on the fly. I believe coming up to bat is Liza Whitaker, the lefty. Liza, part of last year's championship 8U team. She's also a pitcher. She's been on a lot of all-star teams, so she's had a lot of experience. Can't wait to see what she does here right now. We are at the top of the second. No outs. Perry up 1-0. Liza Whitaker takes that first pitch a little low. She didn't like it. Good eye. Count is 1-0. Gets a piece of that one now. The count is 1-1. Once again, Perry's up 1-0 in the top of the second inning. Liza Whitaker up there ready to smack it. Low. He didn't like that pitch. He thought about it. It was close. The count now is 2-1. She hits one down to the third base line. Third baseman makes the throw, makes the out. 1 out. That's going to bring up to bat Harper Dellinger. Harper, I just called the game for her sister. Let's see what Harper can do right here. She sees that first pitch. She likes it, but just can't catch up to it. Count is 0-1. Perry up 1-0 here in the top of the second. And she catches the next pitch. Line drive to the center fielder. Fantastic hit. That's going to bring up Landry Cook. Her sister also played at the 8U level. I just called that game. Landry on the All-Star team a few years ago that went all the way to Tennessee before losing in the World Series championship game. They're going to send her to second, and they may send her to third. Harper is going to hold up. Great base running. 1 out. Count is 1-0. Landry Cook up to bat. We're in the top of the second. Takes a strike. The count is 1-1. Got a runner at third. Love to get this runner in. A little late on that second pitch. Now the count is 1-2. Let's see what Landry can do with this next pitch. Oh, strikes her out. That's going to be 2 outs. Next up to bat. I can't see who it is. I'm sorry. I think it's Aubrey.
Be ready, Hannah.
Looks like it's Aubrey. 2 outs, runner at third. She hits it straight up. And that's going to score a run. Harper's going to score the run, and that is going to give Perry a 2-0 lead. I say it every time. There's a 2-out rally every day in America, and that is the beginning of a 2-out rally. The throw to second isn't there. He's not watching her third base coach, but she's made it. Good running, good running. all the way around to third. I didn't see who was up to bat. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't have a lineup in front of me. It looks like that is Carolina Tucker. Recognize the face. I can't get to the number. Big hitter right here. Count is 2-1. 2-1. 2 outs. Perry's leading right now 2-0. In the top of the second inning. Looks like the catcher accidentally threw it into Carolina. Carolina took it to the shin. Good eye. It's going to make it 3-1. Three and one to the batter, and she holds off, and that's gonna draw a walk. Now we got runners at the corners. I imagine they're gonna send Carolina to second on the steal. We'll see if we can get back to the top of this lineup. And now we got Kendall Vandersteen. She was a part of the team 2 years ago as well. That went to Tennessee. Had a lot of all-star appearances for Kendall. Love to see her put one into play right here. Hits one in foul territory, and that is going to bring the count to 0-2. Got this runner at third. They would love to get that runner in. And she hits it. Are they going to make the play? She is going to beat the run, and that's going to beat the throw. That is going to make the score 3-0. Perry. We're back to the top of the lineup. Lila Beth. Part of that championship team, 8U team last year, Lila Beth, as well as many other all-star teams. She went down swinging at her first at bat, I believe. Let's see what she's going to do here. Right now, we are at the top of the second. Perry is leading 3-0. Good eye. It is 2 balls, no strikes. All right, Lila Beth, let's see what she's got in her. Good cut. That was a great pitch to swing at. That brings the count to 2-1. Pitch is low. That's going to bring it to 3-1. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. We're at the top of the second. Perry is leading 3-0. She's going to go down. Oh, sorry. That's strike 2. Good. All right. It's a full count. She's up there looking to smack it. Hopefully she can catch one right here. Or at least get a walk. One of the two. I'd love to keep this inning going. And she's going to walk. Bases loaded for our catcher, Sadie Sorrow.
They need to invest in some cover shade or something.
All right, here we go. Bases loaded for Sadie Sorrow. This is a very big at bat. Sadie's coming ready to swing. That is a foul ball. The count is 0-1.
And we still got another game. Are y'all the other team?
Coach is coming out. Can you see if they're hearing my broadcast or not? Do you know what? I don't know. Hey, what's the broadcast on? It's on YouTube. All right, Sadie's up. Bases loaded. It is 3-0. Perry right now. The count is 1-1.
That's our next game.
All right, here we go.
7.
The count is 2-1.
It's only 100% where it's right.
2-1 to Sadie Sorrow, the catcher. Got her on the outside corner, so that's going to make the count 2-2. Anything close, hopefully Sadie's going to be smacking that tater. And they got her on the strikeout. That's going to end the inning, but not before Perry scores a couple of runs. It's going to take us to the bottom of the second. Perry 3 and Columbia 0. Feel free to share the broadcast. Can't find it? Yeah. Hey, do you know what it would be under? Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. See if you can find it. I just want to make sure people can hear me. If they can't, I can kind of stop talking. I can probably look it up. Maybe.
Did Mom have the key, the car? I'll need the key room. Almost had it. I don't need one now. It's good.
I'm trying to think. Hold on. Let me think where I am. You know where? Need to go look for my car keys and Dad. I think book bag. Wait, no. Here they are. Hey, listen. I don't remember what you call it. Hey. My purse. You have to check all the zip pockets. My car back.
All right, here we go. I'm not sure if you can hear me out there, but hey, if you can. I don't see the game at all on here. I feel like I'm calling a game and nobody's watching, so we'll see. Perry's up 3-0 right now. Aubrey Happel. It's 2-0. Count is 3-0. Sorry. Perry is in the field right now. We're at the bottom of the second, and there's a leadoff walk. Uncharacteristic of her. So Columbia got a runner at first, no outs. Bottom of 3. A little high. Here we go. Bottom of the second. Great hit. Safe at second. Line drive right to her. What a fantastic catch. I think that was J.C. Cook. I can't tell. But what a great catch. 1 out. Bottom of the second. Runner at first. Strike number 1. Got that outside corner. Can you see if you can find the game? I just don't know if anybody's hearing me. It's on YouTube. It looks like they're going to try to bunt. All right. Well, the throw to second isn't in time. We got a runner in second for Columbia. 1 out, 2 strikes. A strikeout here would be really good for Aubrey. And got her on strike 3. Safe at third. Could have been a double play if we could have held on to the ball. Oliver just couldn't quite keep it. But that's 2 outs. Runner at third for Columbia. Here we go. Good stop by Sadie behind home plate. Got a runner at third. We don't want that run scoring on a pass ball. Count is 1-0. Strike number 2. Sorry, strike number 1. The first one's the ball. 1-1. Columbia up to bat. Perry's up 3-0. Thank you for letting me know. Yes. So you guys can hear me. I'm not wasting my time. Oh, I feel much better now. All right. Here we go. The count is 2-1. Runner at third. 2 outs. Perry Gold trying to get out of this. What a pitch. Pulled the string on that one. So it's 2-2. Here we go. Runner at third. Perry Gold would like nothing less than to leave her at third base. Couldn't get her to swing at that, so we're going to go to a full count. Full count. 2 outs. We're at the bottom of the second. Perry 3. Columbia 0, but got a runner at third. Aubrey at the mound. Hopefully she can get one across right here. And gave her to her. It was close, but hey, it's all right. Here we go. Runners at the corners now. No harm on that one. A walk doesn't hurt us. But we're going to see this runner probably go to second. So Aubrey needs to throw a strike right here. She's going to watch this pitch go. Might as well make it a strike. Almost sent her home on that one. The count now is 1-0. Perry leading 3-0 in the bottom of the second. Steps up to bunt. Ends up going foul. The count is 1-1. Once again, bottom of the second, 2 outs. Perry leading 3-0 over Columbia. This is game number 1 for the Gold team. The Maroon team went 2-0. And I know the girls' Perry 8U team went 2-0 as well. Looks like they're going to send her home. It's going to be close. She's safe under the tag. Everything looked good there. All right, well, runner moves up to second base. The score right now is Perry 3, Columbia 1. And the pass ball. Runner scored from third. Still 2 outs. So let's get this one out right here. Nice pitch. They stole third. Now they got a runner in scoring position at third. The count is 1-2. 2 outs. Strikeout here would be big for, did they get her? Yes, hung her up. That's going to be the end of the inning. At the end of 2, your score, Perry 3, Columbia 1. Do us a favor and share this game on your social media. We want the people from Perry able to watch this game. Some might not even be aware it is on. We would love for them to cheer on. Right now, the 2 teams that I am a part of, well, I should say the 3 teams I'm a part of, the 8U girls softball went 2-0, scoring 30 runs in those first 2 games. I believe it. They ended up outscoring their opponents 30-5. Could be wrong on that. I can't remember what the exact number is. And then our 10U Maroon team, which they were kind of playing at the same time as the other 8U team, I believe they scored about 30 runs as well, dominating both games. I shut out. I believe the last game was like a 14-0 shutout. Could be wrong on that score, but it was about 90% sure it was a shutout. So the Maroon team has cruised in their first 2 games. And now we've got our gold 10U All-Stars right here with a 3-1 lead going into the top of the 3rd inning. I'm getting sprayed down right now with sunblock. So you're hearing the spray. It's just the sunblock going on. All right, let's get back to us hitting. Looks like we're going to start out with Bailey Troop, who just bombed one in the first inning. I mean, just crushed the ball. Love to see her do that again. All right, once again, if you're tuning in, we are at the top of the 3rd inning. Perry has a slight edge, 3-1 over Columbia. We got some big ballers coming up, some big hitters. Bailey Troop's going to start this inning out. Hopefully she can do what she did last inning. And smack that tater. All right, we need a big inning right here. Top of 3, Perry 3, Columbia 1. Got about 37 minutes left in this game. And let's pile on some runs right here. Swings at that first pitch. Fouls it off down the 3rd baseline. Want to thank our coaches, Josh, Amanda, and Dan. They have worked so hard getting this team ready to play. And it's shown so far today with a 3-1 lead. Although they would love to see that score double or triple here in the next few innings. Let's see what we can do with Bailey up to bat. It's a chopper, high chopper. It doesn't look like the pitcher can get to it. There's no way they're going to catch her. She's a fast one. So that's going to be a little chopper for a single. Perry's got a runner at first. That's going to bring up Adeline Martin to the plate. Addie, I believe she had to hit her first at bat. I cannot remember. I wish I had my score sheet right in front of me, but I don't. I was running from another game, so I couldn't put anything together. All right, runner at first, no outs. Top of 3rd. Gets a piece of that, but that's going to go in foul territory. That brings the count to 0-1. Perry leading Columbia 3-1 right now. But we're only in the top of the 3rd. The count is 0-1. Runner at first. And the pitch. Hits it down. It's going to get through. The shortstop went because she thought there was going to be a throw to second. Because of that, she couldn't even come close to making a play on that. So we got runners at first and second. with a big hitter, J.C. Cook. JC's been an all-star several times in her career. She's used to big moments, and let's see what she can do right here. First pitch in the dirt. They're not going to send her. That's going to be 0-1 to count. JC's dad, Josh, the third base coach, giving her some instructions. The count is 0-2. Looks like Bailey's daring her to throw it to second or to third. I'd love to see that throw go over their head, but we'll see what goes on here. JC takes number 3. It's 3-0. Doesn't look like they want to give JC anything to want to give her anything to swing at. 3-0 pitch, right down the middle. Strike number 1. That's a good pitch for her to take. You want to swing at a 3-0 pitch. And puts it right in there for strike number 2. We're at a full count. All right, JC's going to be ready on this one. Dad's like, all right. Smack that tater if it's close. Oh, gets it by her. Oh, what a great pitch on that last one. And Bailey takes third base wisely. So we got 1 out. And Liza Whitaker up to bat. Liza with a nice hit on their first at bat. The lefty would love to put it on that right side and possibly get this run in. We really need to get this run in. Ball is outside. And we're taking second base. So now runners at second and third. 1 out, top of the third. Perry's up 3-1 over Columbia. Liza Whitaker up with a chopper. That's going to score a run. Liza is going to wisely go to second base on the chopper. She's going to knock in a run, and that is going to give Perry a 4-1 lead. Put runners at first and second. Next up, we got a Harper Dellinger. I believe that's Harper. Count is 0-1, 1 out, top of the third. Perry now leading 4-1. Good pitch. Swings at it, misses it. It's 1-1. He puts one in the air. It's a great drop right in front of the right fielder. That's probably going to score 2 runs. I think she wanted to send her, but it couldn't get her to go. That's going to move Harper to second, and that's going to take the score to 5-1 Perry. That's going to bring up Landry Cook. The score's in running position with 1 out. Landry struck out her first at bat. She's hoping to make up for it right now. Takes the strike. 0-1. Would love to open this game up right now. Once again, we're at the top of the third. Runners at second and third. 1 out. And the count right now is 1-1 to Cook. Just off on that one. Landry, 1-2 on Landry Cook. And that's going to bring the count to 2-2. And that's going to be strike 3. That's going to be 2 outs.
2 down, Columbia County.
Here we go. Now let me see who's up next. I think that's Aubrey. Yes, that is Aubrey Happel. Not want to leave these runners on second and third. It's 0-2. Nice pitch, but outside. It's 1-2. Once again, Perry. It's the top of the third. Perry's leading 5-1. The count is 1-2. It's Aubrey. And 2-2. That was a close one. I'm surprised she took that one. That's going to bring a full count to the batter. Perry with runners at second and third. They're leading right now 5-1. She's going to take the walk. And that's going to bring up Carolina Tucker.
Here we go, Audrey. Get better.
I've seen her hit it to the outfield many a time, so let's see what she can do here.
Good girl.
She takes that first pitch. It is 1-0. Bases loaded. Perry's had bases loaded in 2 of the 3 innings. And the catcher's hoping to get a strike out of it. But it looks like it's going to be 2-0. Let's see what she can do right here. It's going to be in the dirt. Oh, it hits the batter. And that is going to score a run. That's going to bring the count to 6-1 Perry. That's going to bring up Kendall Vandersea. Kendall with the seeing eye single last at bat. Love for her to do it once again. Low pitch, swings at it. That's going to be 0-1 to Kendall. Hit, ball's up. I can't tell if it's a fair ball or not. It was a foul ball. So that's going to bring the count to 0-2. That was one of those tweeners that if it stays fair, we're scoring runs. Or at least with a run. Right now, it's top of the third. The score right now is Perry 6, Columbia 1. Foul ball. She's staying alive. Don't want anything close. And the pitch. Oh, and Kendall lights one up. That's going to get 2 runs in. And now Perry is up 8-1. And they're throwing the ball around. And now we got to score a 9-1 Perry. Kendall clearing the bases with that hit. What a great hit for Kendall. And that is going to be the run rule for that inning. Now at the end of the first inning, the top of 3, we're moving to the bottom of 3. The score is going to be 8-1 Perry. Can only score 5 runs in an inning, so Kendall got the job done when we needed it most. Let's see what we can do now in the bottom of the third. It'd be nice to keep this thing going. If you're just tuning in, or maybe you're just wondering what the score is, we're at the bottom of the third. Right now, we've got the Perry Gold team on. I guess the broadcast went out. It's a pass ball. Looks like we're going to have a runner at second. 1 ball, no strikes. Columbia threatening right now. Straight up. This one should be catchable. He drops in at first. Oh, that would have been a great out. That's all right. We get another chance at this.
Turn it up, kid.
All right, here we go. It's 1-1. Got her? You get her? Rather safe. She got it under the tag. A great throw, great play. Runner at third. Great throw, great. Right now the count is 2-1. Columbia in scoring position with no outs. Bottom of 3. Perry leading 8-1. The count is 2-1. Line drive. It's going to be a play at first. They make the play at first. But the run is going to score. That's going to change the score to Perry 8, Columbia 2. 1 out. Bottom of the third. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you get a chance to share the game. We'd love for people to watch. There's about 20 minutes left on the game clock. Perry would love nothing more than to run that clock out. So we need to keep a big lead here. Keep it outside that 5-run window. 2 straight strikes, so the count is now 0-2 on the batter. 1 out, bottom of the third. Perry 8, and Columbia 2.
All right, Lily, you clean it.
And it's going to be a strikeout. 2 outs. Aubrey Happel pitching a wonderful game today. Doing a great job. I want to give a shout out once again to Josh, Amanda, and Dan, our coaches for this 10U team. They have put a lot of work in, and if they gotten better. Every practice, every scrimmage, everything they put into it. Thank you, coaches, for all that you've done to make this a wonderful experience for these girls and prepare them for this tournament. Game number 1 for the Perry Gold team. The Perry Maroon 10U team with 2-0. The 8U softball team with 2-0. I don't know what the other teams have done. When I hear, I'll try to let you know. But Perry Gold, this is their first game today. They go back-to-back games. They're going to play a game right after this, so there's no rest for them. Let's see what they can do in this first game, though. They got to finish it out strong. The count right now is 2-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Perry leading 8-2 right now. Aubrey Happel pitching a gem right now. Foul ball. Hit very hard on that first base line. She smacked it pretty good. Just very late on it. Count is 2-2. 2 outs. That's going to end that inning. That's going to lead us to the fourth inning with the score: Perry 8, Columbia 2. About 16 minutes left on the game clock. This could be the last inning. I imagine this will be the last inning. Once again, if you are tuning in, share the broadcast on social media. Tell everybody to cheer on our Perry All-Stars. This is game number 1 for the 10U Gold team. Last year, we won the whole thing at the 8U level. Decided that many of these girls were moving up. We had a few girls that were going to be remaining in 10U, so we said, why don't we do 2 teams? And that's what you're seeing right now. So the second team on the night, we're hoping that both teams are going to go 4-0. Right now, we're on the verge of both teams going 3-0. We got the top of our lineup coming up right now. Lila Beth Rawls going to be up first. Let's see what she can do on this at bat. Love to see her smoke one right here. All right, top of the fourth. Perry leading Columbia 8-2. Lila Beth up to bat. Let's see if she can start this inning off right.
I'm not from there.
Starts it out 1-0.
I'm actually from further south than y'all. Brooks County. Yeah. Right in between my house and Thomas.
Real pitch number 2. Looks like it is outside. That's going to be 2-0. Lila Beth. Once again, we're at the top of the fourth. Perry leading 8-2. Perry up to bat. And that's going to be, I believe, a 3-0 count. School board has it as 2-0, but I believe it's 3-0. That's going to be a walk right there. A leadoff walk to start this fourth inning. Sadie Sorrow up to bat, our catcher. Well, she was our catcher the first 3 innings. They moved her out. It was a fantastic job wherever you put her, really. She's had a few pretty good hits today. She swings hard. And Lila Beth takes second base. Now we got a runner in scoring position. The count is 0-1. Got about 13 minutes left on the game clock. So it looks like we may be able to get out of this game with a victory. A 6-run lead. Let's add on to it so we don't give them any hope. Sadie with a good cut. Now she is 0-2. Lila Beth tempting that catcher to throw the ball. The catcher is not biting on it because she knows exactly what Lila Beth's going to do if she throws it. Lila's going to go to third. 0-2 is the count. Sadie gets a piece of it, but it's going foul on the third base line, right towards Coach Josh. Count is still 0-2. Perry leading 8-2 over Columbia. In the dirt, it's going to be a pass ball. Lila's going to go to third. Now we got a runner in scoring position at third. So a pass ball could mean a run right here. It's a lot of pressure on the pitcher. The count is 1-2. Pitch is high. That's going to make it 2-2. Here we go. And he rings her up on the corner. She watched that one. Probably should not have watched it. But she's had a good game today, so it was a questionable one. That's going to bring up one out. But it also brings up the big hitting Bailey, Drew Bailey, with a smash in the first inning. Had a little chopper in the second. or in the third, I should say.
Nice pitch. Good movement.
So now she's back in the fourth. Love to see her get this runner in from third. Count is 1-1 right now to Bailey. Lila Beth is dying to get home. She's busting down that third base line, trying to score. Ball is outside. That's going to make it 2-1. Catcher ain't having any of that. Time is burning, so let her play that game, I guess.
Good pitch.
Strike. Right now it is 2-2. One out. We're at the top of the fourth. Right now Perry is leading 8-2 over Columbia. This should be the last inning. We're now under 10 minutes. It would be nice if we could just put a few more on here, though. She gets the end of the bat, but it's going to be a foul ball. Keeps the count at 2-2. One out. Top of the fourth, runner at third for Perry. Looks like our 8U girls are leading the cheers right now for our 10U girls. Got her on the pitch on the inside corner. Wow, it really looked good. That brings up 2 outs. Addie's up now. Love to get this and put this in play. See what she can do right here. This is a little low. That's going to be 2-0 on Addie. Two outs. Top of the fourth, 8-2 Perry. Big swing. Misses that, just a little late on it. That's going to make the count 2-1. Like I said, runner at third, 2 outs. Perry would love to do nothing but extend this lead. Nice hit. It's going to get through the second baseman. That will score a run. Moves the score. Perry 9, Columbia 2. For a runner at first, and that's going to bring up J.C. Cook. I say it every game. There's a 2-out rally every day in America. And J.C. would love to keep this rally going. A little bit ahead of it. 0-1. She's looking to end this game real quick. She wants to smack it. Puts it into play. Play. She's going to be safe. They're going to send her home. They're going to score a run. JC's going to go to third. And that is going to give us the score of 10-2. Perry. About 7 minutes left on the clock. 2 outs. Brings up Liza Whitaker. The lefty, who I think is 2-0 today, or 2-2 today. Runner at third. Count is 1-0. She takes a cut at that. That's a foul ball. Makes count 1-1. Doesn't go for the pitch on the outside. Great eye. The count is 2-1. We're at the top of the fourth. Perry now leads 10-2 over Columbia. 2 outs. Liza with a chopper down the third base line. Couldn't have been a better hit ball. Oh, they called her out at first. Coach Josh is not happy about that one. It was close though. That's all right. There's 6 minutes left to play, and Perry's got a 10-2 lead, which means I think we've won this game. Coach Dan is talking to the umpire right now. It looked like she beat that throw out. Thank you for tuning in. We're at the bottom of the fourth. Perry leads Columbia 10-2. So if they can score 3 runs in under 5 minutes, we'll get another inning out of this. We're kind of hoping they don't. And it's going to be less than 5 because we're warming up right now. It's going to get down to about 4 minutes. So we're hoping that's going to be it for this game. Gold came out to play. Very impressed with how Gold played today. Very impressed. We could tighten up a few things, but boy, did we play a darn good game. Aubrey's out on the mound right now again, I believe. Looks like her. She's had a great game at the mound, only giving up 2 runs. So that's great. Lots of great plays in the field. And it looks like our 8U and 10U softball teams are going to go to 5-0. So this should be a great ending to this game, hopefully. 3 outs will most definitely end the game. All right, here we go. Aubrey Happel on the mound, and she delivers the first pitch. Ball number 1. Pitch number 2. And the count's 2-0. We're at the bottom of the fourth. Perry is leading right now 10-2 over Columbia. The count right now is 2-0. No outs. No runners on. The count now is 2-1. And here's the pitch. In the dirt. That's going to be a 3-1 count. It's been a hot day. I'm sure she's getting a little tired. Great pitch. Now we're at a full count. No runners on, no outs. Great pitch. She chops it off to stay alive. Right on that outside corner. That would have been a nice strike if she hadn't swung at it. Here we go. Full count. Oh, just outside. She tried to get that corner, couldn't do it. So it's going to put a runner at first. No outs. Bottom of the fourth, Perry 10, Columbia 2. Coach Josh coming on out. Not sure. He's going to check to see if she's got anything left in the tank. Talking to her, trying to feel her out. Maybe it's time to bring a new pitcher in. No, she says, I'm ready to go, coach. Let me finish this game. Game time is about to expire. So I don't know if they'll call it in the middle of this inning or tried to bunt it to move the runner up. And that's going to be strike number 1. She fouls it off.
Here we go, 8.
If you want to stay tuned, the girls are playing a game right after this. They got the second game. That's going to be strike number 2. Runner is going to second. Oh, she dropped the ball. Very good throw. I think she was under the tag anyways, so it didn't matter. Count is 0-2, runner at second. Kendall makes the catch behind the home plate. What a great play. That's going to be out number 1. One out. 10-2. Perry leading right now. Bottom of 4. She's going to third. Got her at third. That's 2 outs. I think time is expiring, so I think they're trying to get as many runs because it may end up calling it as soon as it expires. And I think the umpire said we'll finish this batter. Foul ball. The count is now 1-1.
Get on it, baby. You got this. Here we go, 23.
Here's the pitch, 1-1. Goes straight up. And the catch is made. And I believe that is ball game. Your 10U Perry Gold team ends the game with the score 10-2 over Columbia. There will be a game right after this one, so if you're interested in watching, we'll do a rebroadcast. But this game is officially over at 10-2, and we're going to do another broadcast here in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for tuning in.
Move out of this young lady. Oh, come on.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.